Buenas noches, mi gente de Twitter. Buenas noches, mi gente de Facebook. Bueno, mi gente, vamos al equipo dominicano. Debut, Rafael Debe, Manny Machado y el abridor Pedro Martínez. Vamos para arranque, a ver cómo nos va ahora. Ayer no fue malísimo. Hoy no puede, tiene que ir mejor. Espérate, falta algo. Ya estamos ready. Ahí está el internet por hacer la suya. Si un está lloviendo, porque acá el internet está pésimo. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Santo Domingo taking on Cleveland. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Victor Robles. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, done, charging after it. And there's one down. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Peterson moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Pedro Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Looks like he wants the signs again. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And that's disengagement number 2. Just missed.
One ball, no strikes.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Polanco. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Junior Caminero. And that one is inside ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Espérate, Nonín.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And Jack Peterson stands in.
Coño.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, the hitter
Two
shows the
strikes.
pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Got him swinging. Mike Piazza now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar
No
gun.
balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throws to first. Piazza out in the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Hey, Mom.
And we're back. And now, Manny Machado. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Peterson makes the grab. 1 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. They say it went.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering
that's down.
is down low.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he
Qué
swings or
diablo,
not.
que no me
Got
está
him.
funcionando.
Now
cabrón.
2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Vladdy
0-1.
measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Carlos Delgado. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Martinez back to work. That one fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
That one
Ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. That one
Ball
missing
inside.
inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's
Count is
3-2.
full.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Check swing,
Ya
called
por
strike.
no sirve.
And it's even up. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Falling behind 2-1. And that one is inside.
Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Adam Dunn, the next to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
¿Y qué fue?
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Espérate tú, espérate, no nen.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Juan Soto.
Pero ya,
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
There's no way around it.
Pero
Soto's
ella
one of the
estaba-
most
ella
exciting
estaba allá.
players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced. You think he played in Major League Baseball in
ya
a
estaba allá
different life
conmigo.
or
Yo voy
something.
para acá, ya vino de una vez atrás de mí.
And a
Ella
foul
estaba ahí
ball.
conmigo. Y cuando yo vine para acá, ya vino.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. The batter
Ella quería
now,
que le
Jorge
hicieran una
Polanco.
Just not a good pitch to swing at.
Vaya.
One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Top of the third, no
No,
score. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Pero tú tienes aire en tu casa que todo.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
Esos cuartos yo me lo hacía, yo me lo ahorro.
Jorge Polanco goes deep. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. Check swing.
Esos
Did he
cuartos me lo
go?
ahorro
Yes,
yo.
he did. One out, bases
Entre
empty,
los
and a run in.
bolsillos.
We're here in the top half of inning number
Y el
3.
Luis manda video, manda foto y yo, mami.
Ground ball up the
Yo no,
middle.
me da vergüenza que hay gente que yo no conozco. para estar poniendo
Handles,
fotos y
throws to
videos.
first, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Victor Robles up to
El
hit.
plan era no
Fly
mandar.
to left his first time.
Nada más le mandé la vaina de la sopa.
And there's a
¿Y
strike.
qué le hizo, Gogo?
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Padre amado.
Way out front for strike 2.
Claro, Nico, la
1 ball,
la
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ramirez right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit.
Ahí era que uno estaba allí. Mira, en esta casona.
And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Ya, pichó otra vez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Papi, yo te quiero.
2 down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Espérate, Lonín, déjame ver.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. In the dirt, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back onto the 4th, and now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off. He was late.
Vamos a esto.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Oh, my.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Curve in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they add on. It's 2-0. And here is Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Oh,
he did everything
Machado,
right there. Nothing to
Machado.
show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Machado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Esa que está ahí cantándole jamía que no se canse de esa vaina.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there.
Manny Machado haciendo su debut con Dominicana.
It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Machado.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Pues este juego está mal porque.
Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes.
¿Qué fue lo que
He
hizo el
picks up his
lanzamiento? ¿Tú
5th
viste?
strikeout on the
Ni
hill.
yo le entendí su
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Qué malvado lanzamiento. Uf.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Tan caliente los dominicanos.
He'll touch them all. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
Mal swing honrón, Dios mío.
Soto at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Mira, ahí no está el cuadro.
Ahora es por.
Esta vaina está fea. Home
Well
run.
struck right field. Peterson going back and brings it in at the wall.
Tú cenaste.
Míralo ahora.
Ah, y tú cenaste.
Sí.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero.
Y eso te jaito, viste.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz in position.
Ay,
Up, one
óyela.
Here is John Peterson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight
Pedro
in this
haciendo su
one.
debut en grande, colega.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pedro son
Swings and misses.
Las
And the count is 0-2.
4-0, mi gente.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza.
You're best when you let the game come to
Agárralo tú
you.
los
Try to
cuartos
make
tuyos,
too
China
much
China.
happen right there.
Papi, y si me
Not
da
his
hambre
best at
toda
bat.
la tarde, ¿qué tú quieres? Que nada más...
And that drops in for a strike.
No, yo no me puedo dejar morir de hambre. Nada más son esto.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one drifts inside.
No, así te cambiarle tú los cuartos para gastarlo.
Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Estos son los de mañana.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto
No,
gets
ni,
under
pero
it.
déjame, güey, no,
He's got it. And that is out number 3.
¿Y por qué tú no te ves en el vivo?
Porque la cámara no quiere funcionar. No
Mira,
sé por qué.
Camita, hámelo de favor. Funciona, pero que yo me quiero...
We go to the top of the 5th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Oye, Polanco tiene jonrón su primer turno, señores. La primera carrera fuera de jonrón de él.
Bombardiro. Oigan.
Bueno, mi gente, ganamos el primer juego. Pedro salió en grande. Tony, vamos a ver. No nos dieron palco, jonrón de esta gente, nada. Ganamos el primero, Dominicana, vamos al segundo juego de ranking. Mi gorda bella. Bueno.
Esto se llama ser niña, ve. Mire, papi. Me voy.
All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. He's in there. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Eso yo lo odio eso.
Now one missed. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Un
Pretty easy
bonche,
walk right
4
there, last
voces.
pitch.
No, hombre.
Wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. And then skips in the dirt. Dominguez, the lead runner at second. Edman on at first with nobody out.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Here's Francisco Lindor. Golden opportunity right here.
Mira. Que una hora para correr, no pega.
Ay, mis seguidores. Ustedes supieran. Yo la que dijo que
Ball one, no strikes.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing, called strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Grounder might be two. Fires home for one. To Guerrero, and they turn two.
Doble play. Ya salió peine.
Here comes Max. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody is in more at his team. First offering, and it just misses. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
¿Dónde es Marley o quién es para llevar?
This is inside.
Marley.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does as a really good eye of the strike zone. And now it's filled up. And that'll load the bases.
Wow.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Out.
No sé cómo salimos
el bases loaded
left.
jam unscathed.
Pero error de Machado. No se había pasado.
Back at Truist Park. And on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air, right field. Tucker makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. Just missed.
Santi. No.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. And here is Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
1 strike.
The wind to kick the pitch. Right side, hard hit. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is Matt Olson. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Inside, almost got
Wow,
it.
por este internet, Dios mío. Cuando me Pedro juegan, cuando juegan en San Pedro.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford, puts a bunt down. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Wastes no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Concha.
That one almost got him. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 down.
Runner on the move. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Crochet back to work. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-0. Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And it stays fair.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ball 1 there.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
This one in the air. Lindor makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Brings it in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Muncy moving under it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Tommy Edman at the plate. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. What a stop! Nicely done for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. See you later. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball one. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a ground ball to first, and he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Left field, Robles going back on this one and makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford on the move. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Out. Number 2. The lineup flips over. Here's Victor Robles. And there's the ball. There's the strike.
I think he's sitting off speed there.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missing inside.
No creo que haya llegado el tuyo para que no haga el teléfono tuyo.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
¿Y con quién? ¿Con? Para la isla Saona ella sola con el novio.
He goes down looking. Back at Truist Park. Start of the 4th. Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, pero ¿y qué es lo que tiene pinta en el culo?
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
To the right side, Polanco whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Piazza out the play. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and 1-1. On a line, base hit.
Everything came together for him. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Strike 1.
Well, interesting strategy there.
ball,
He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
And strike 2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And Devers hits that one. He's under it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one finds the zone.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strike.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Robert to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. This one's smoked on its way out of here. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. It's 4-1. Juan Soto now. First time up was a pop out. Almost got him.
Cuidado con la computadora, quítala bien. Era para que llame.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Bola arriba de Inmueble.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Edman makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Foul ball there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Ramirez collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's Muncy to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th.
You can't lose ball.
This one in the dirt. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third, and he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Oh, you know this guy wants to.
Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
There's a swing and a miss. Edman on second. Muncy at first. 2 out of the inning. And a sweeper misses for a ball. To the right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Vamos a eso.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. He was late there.
Wow.
Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one hammered center field. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Robles will hit next.
Vamos, Víctor Robles, vamos.
And that is out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Crawford snags it for the second out.
Quedé súper atrás.
Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 2. Liner, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Vamos, Debe.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Vamos, Debe.
This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and they put up the stop sign at second. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Machado. In the air out towards right center. Tucker really on his horse for it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, and the batter now, Mike Piazza. Brian Abreu comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
There's a strike. Headed towards the corner.
Soto.
Makes the catch for the out. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Robles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford, popped up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. On the ground. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1. They'll sing you, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouse. There goes the runner. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove.
Le llegó, Dico.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now it's Juan Soto.
Ya para tercera, man. Pajón.
With the shift on, gets right into it. On to first. They get the out on Soto. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ramirez gathers, goes to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So digging in, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Vamos. Llégale.
Cruz makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Tremenda carta eso.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. It's a bomb. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-3. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Late with the swing there. Lifted in the air down the left side. Robles sizing this one up. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Wow, me quedé.
Now fly ball to right center. Tucker makes the grab, one down. Here's the left fielder, Victor Robles.
Doble play ahora.
Lindor over to second, and that's two.
No se le da bien de frente aquí.
We go to the eighth. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Abreu back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's 5-4. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. A new arm into the game, the righty, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fires across the diamond, and Bellinger is out. And here is Mike Piazza. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line and a base hit into right.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Piazza at first, one gone. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Justin Crawford. 1 for 3. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dennis Santana.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's inside, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one the other way. Lunges, got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one gone. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Makes a sliding stop to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. And now it's Manny Machado. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-4. And now fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
He's in a great spot right here. Heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th, and now Tommy Edman. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
He's 2 outs away. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And that's outside, ball 1.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now, Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and he just misses. And that drops in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Muncy digs in.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 balls.
In the dirt. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Randy Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it springs a ton.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get
on the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And this one.
Ronda right center. Corrón por el mismo led. Ahí hay jorrón por el mismo center. Jorrón por el center. Bueno, mi gente, equipo dominicano, después que Pedro debe. Vamos a ver cómo le va a ir el Tigre ahora. Último juego de la noche. Espérate. Amigo que la pasó. Apague un bigote de pirula.
Un momento.
Just about ready to roll. And today on the hill, Luis Gil.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Leading off, Hesung Kim. That's outside. And this one is off and running.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit in the air, right field. Soto. And there's one down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That to right. Soto under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Ted Williams digs in now, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. Paul DeYoung, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Gil, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strike. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Up the middle, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the infield fly is called. Here's Manny Machado. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Check on the runner. Robles dives back in.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Robles at second. Perdomo over at first with 1 away.
Vamos.
Laser base hit, headed for the plate. Now a relay to third, not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. Check swing, but he went too far. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Stays alive. Tied up here in the early going.
Vamos.
And no one can get there. Machado around second. Heading for the plate. The relay to third, and he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Dives and he can't hang on. Cruz touches home. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul
Wow,
ball.
Soto, porque tú fallas tanto.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. First pitch misses. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Clement has to step out of the way for ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Adam Dunn, the next to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Yo digo que esta carta 91 de este pitcher para parar tal, porque coño.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Corro.
That one fouled
Esta carta
off.
me gusta más que la otra.
0-2 now.
Marineros Seattle.
And he couldn't hold back. He's
Está declarado para
bottom
dos
half of
rentas.
inning number 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Agustin Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering is in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Caglione. They got it for out number 2. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Coño.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Ralph Kiner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kiner, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle the 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab. 1 down. And now Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mira a ver cómo es que ellos le dan esos lanzamientos ahí.
Outside with a breaking
Estaba muy
ball.
en el
This guy's a
maracate.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Here's Rafael Devers. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field, and that extends the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Way inside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Ted Williams. Heel back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Caglione at the plate now. That's ball 1. Outside. Now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And a ball evens the count.
Wow, me quedé otra vez.
Robert moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he blows that one by him at 100. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Jorge Polanco now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Coño.
Robert hustling after it. Nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that misses. And it's 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So up next, Adam Dunn. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fires over to Guerrero, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
No tiene Guasón, bro.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offer is downstairs.
No ha tirado nadie, Guasón. ¿Eh?
Swings and misses it. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Yeah.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, 2 ball. Clement to second. Relay to Dunn. In time. Inning-ending double play. And we're back. And now, Ralph Kiner.
Ball 1.
Adam Ottavino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Kiner checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. Kim, 26
0-1
years
the count.
old, and he's a native of South Korea. Fastball
That's inside.
almost got him there. Swings through that high fastball.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at high level, but it's really hard to catch.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That misses. Now 1-2. Kim leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Inside, almost got him. Swings and misses. Back here in Atlanta. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Devers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Vamos, Rafael, vamos.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 1-2.
Ese lanzamiento, Dios mío. No otra falla.
And they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to
Mira
think
los
to
mosquitos,
yourself,
no, que no
want
me
to stay up
arrastre,
the
no me
middle. That
piquen.
way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Y le
You're
piquen a mí.
opposite field not.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Arrácame bien, mira lo que está
Now
haciendo.
Machado up here.
Tony, así no.
And that's
Arrácame bien la
the
espalda.
inside
Tú me estás
edge.
arrancando la espalda
Ball 1.
negra. Uy, Tony, arranca bien.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Deja
1.
de tu brazo, mira, arrácame bien,
Slightly
carajo.
elevated. That's a confidence
Porque
boost
el
for this
pecho
guy
más
out
que
there
bien
on
la
the mound.
espalda. Tú te lo
See if he
que
continues to climb the ladder.
Ajá, ahí.
Grounds 1 to short.
Otro batazo bien conectado. Frente al cielo.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Sigue.
2 down,
Está
bases
entera,
empty. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Que
2
ahí
down,
no.
nobody
de
on.
espalda.
Here in the bottom of the
Ahí.
6th. Swings through that one out in front that
Ya,
time.
ya.
2 strikes.
And
1
it
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
Ahora ahí que no hace más carrera.
2 outs, bases
Chao en
empty.
4 hace rato ahí.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It's through for a hit. And after grinding
Eso
through
fue
that
él.
at bat, he gets the best of him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Runner on the goal.
Wow.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A mí me la había dado una
Throw over to first. Cruz back in on a dive.
Ron de Guerrero, dije yo.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes
Ball,
again.
catch
There's the
inside.
ball. Throw. Save.
Ah, Humberto Sao. Ella le gusta.
Swing and a
Wow, but
miss.
the base
It's a ball
tiene
with 2
pinche
strikes.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
That two-seam fastball is
Bueno,
usually
mira,
coupled
si digo
with a
mentira,
slider
no sé.
away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard.
No
And he
se la
got him.
veo.
Strike.
Tire pichar.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. Ottavino back to work.
Una galla de
Behind
tigre
with that swing. It's strike one.
Ay, todo el mundo la usa. Porque no se
Comes
ve
up
nada,
empty.
muchacho.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Jack Caglione. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Polanco gets it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ernie Clement. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. To third. And that's just foul. Hacks and misses. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence.
Soto ahora fue que llegó primero.
Didn't
Ahora
take
es
long to
final.
get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Polanco up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Runner at first with no outs here. And now 1-2.
1 ball,
No se la
2
oye
strikes.
ahí.
And that's outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Headed down the line.
No la vi clarita.
And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Now a chance for Victor Robles. Into center. Robert hustling after it. And that ends the inning.
Se fue el fly que más duró.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Steps on first for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. Kiner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Not even close there. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
No.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, and it's
No.
back here in Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they'll do it again.
That's foul.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Manny Machado up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second. Relayed it, done in time, inning, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Martinez, into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So here's Robert now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a little bit low.
No.
2-2 down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Next to hit, Ted Williams. Fouled off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
This could end it.
And that's
the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball.
Bueno, mi gente, nos vemos mañana, si Dios lo permite. Jugamos 3 partidos. Gracias a Dios lo ganamos los 3. No pudimos transmitir por YouTube, por la internet, pero yo voy a subir el video. Nos vemos mañana, mi gente. Bye. Hasta una próxima. Compartan, suscríbanse, Pay especial, wow. Nos vemos mañana.